A student on screen communicating using sign language. He speaks to the camera and says, "When I speak, sometimes when I speak to a person, either they will understand me or they won't. It's a little bit harder to interact with my classmates, particularly because I can't speak very well. I use an interpreter to translate the message from the teacher to myself and vice versa. And I find it harder to interact with my classmates without some paper, or my phone, or my interpreter. Some third-party thing that helps. But that's okay. That's okay." Transition to a scene in a smart classroom. Two students sitting next to each other. Morgan, using sign language, says, "Hey, what's your major?"
I don't speak sign language. Sorry.
Morgan turns back to his computer as the instructor walks into the room. The instructor, using sign language, says, "Hello, everyone. Welcome to Comms 359, Interactive Media Production. I'm your instructor, Dr. Henderson. Here's the class syllabus. Take one and pass it on." He hands a pile of syllabi to the student sitting next to Morgan. After passing the syllabi down the line, the student raises his hand.
Excuse me.
No.
I don't understand what's going on. What's happening?
As we look around the room, we see students signing back and forth to each other, some with looks of confusion on their faces, others grinning and smirking. Morgan, taking the copy of the syllabus, circles the disability statement, handing it to the confused student.
Your resource center?
The scene switches to the same classroom on a different day. The student, after seeking accommodation from the DRC, sits down at his computer. He addresses the interpreter that the DRC sent to aid him.
Hey.
Hi.
Are you my interpreter? Cool. Could you help me say something to him?
Sure.
Awesome. Hey. Thank you so much for telling me to go to the DRC. I had no idea what was going on in here.
Oh, no problem. It's good to see you're getting accommodated.
So, what's your major?
On-screen text. What is your advice to students with disabilities? A student using sign language says, "I would strongly advise them to be self-advocating, for them to be aware of what they can do for themselves, and to be aware of the laws that work in their favor. And I strongly advise them to be assertive. There's nothing wrong with them. If society imposes the medical model, I would just tell them, ignore them, because if you really feel perfectly fine where you are, then you are."